Hi.
Good day.
Good day.
Thanks for returning to the channel.
Top of the morning.
Thanks for subscribing. Those of you that are new, I'm Travis. This is Susie. We're from the Wolf Hunters. We got a reaction video for you. We got this link right here. You see that link? That same link is in the description box, which is below the video. There's a blue link in there. If you click it, that means you can pick it. Yeah. You can request music or movie scenes, comedy skits, live performances, sports videos, things like that. Today's video is brought to you by Tim. Thanks, Tim. Tim is bringing us
Françoise Hardy.
Françoise Hardy, tous les garçons et les filles.
Françoise, I think that's how you say it.
Really?
Françoise Hardy, tous les garçons et les filles.
I don't know how to say the rest. All the boys and girls.
All the boys and girls. All right, we're going to check this one out, but first there's a note. Tim's got a note for us.
Says, Françoise Hardy passed away this month on June 11th.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
80.
Wow, that's a nice
She was a famous French singer, fashion model, movie star, and author of multiple books.
Wow.
Born in 1944, she became one of the first and most famous French yaya girls. When rock and roll swept into France from England and America in the 1950s, it ignited a spark in French teenagers that resulted in a major change in the 60s, where French teenage girls and young women sang upbeat songs about romance and life. Unlike the staid 50s in France, where female singers wore conservative
evening
gowns. The Yee girls burst onto the scene with bright colors, new hairstyles, mini skirts, and go-go boots. The French people loved it. Françoise, I think, Hardy is my favorite Yee girl. She wrote many of her own songs, which was not typical for other Yee girls. In 1962, at the age of 17, she wrote lyrics and melody and sang her first single, Tous les garçons les filles. To all the boys and the girls. It's okay. They know that I probably botched it, and yeah. It was an instant hit, selling 2 million records worldwide, and was #1 on the French charts for 15 weeks.
Wow.
I love this sweet song because it provides a glimpse into the mind of a teenager dealing with romantic angst. Listen to Hardy sing all the boys and girls, and be sure to turn on your closed captions for English subtitles. Rest in peace, Françoise Hardy. You will be missed.
All right.
Dang.
That means it's on, right?
I think so. Make sure it's English. Oh, it is English. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. Hit the likes.
Like and subscribe.
I really like older generations of musics, like 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. A lot. So, just saying.
Les garçons et les filles de mon âge se promènent dans la rue de par deux. Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge savent bien ce que c'est qu'être heureux. Et les yeux dans les yeux, et la main dans la main, ils s'en vont amoureux, sans peur du lendemain. Oui, mais moi, je vais seul.
What a beautiful voice. My gosh, stunning right there. It's so sweet sounding, very rich, and I love the idea of falling in love without worrying about tomorrow. That's
the best part about she thinks she mentioned like teenage years. I mean, that's the best part about that, is that you don't have like actual worries. You're like old enough for some independence, but you don't have actual worries yet. And then unfortunately, when you're in it, you like have worries. But like once you're older, you're like, I had no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a cute song. I love it.
When you're older, you got bills to pay.
We got responsibilities.
Kids
That's
to
what
take
they
care
say
of,
in
lawns to mow.
In case you're wondering, in Rugrats, Phil and Lil say responsibilities.
Oh.
I think. Responsibilities? I think so.
Par les rues, l'âme en peine, oui mais moi, je vais seule, car personne ne m'aime.
Aww.
Mes jours comme mes nuits sont en tout point pareils, sans joie et plein d'ennui. Personne ne murmure je t'aime à mon oreille. Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge font ensemble des projets d'avenir. Tous les garçons et les filles de mon âge savent très bien ce qu'aimer veut dire. Et les yeux dans les yeux, et la main dans la main, ils s'en vont amoureux, sans peur du lendemain. Oui, mais moi, je vais seule par les rues, l'âme en peine.
Oh, but she
Oui,
walks the
mais
streets
moi,
alone.
je vais seule.
Nobody
Car
loves her. What?
personne ne m'aime. Mes jours comme mes nuits sont en tout point pareils, sans joie et plein d'ennui. Au camp d'ombre pour moi brillera le soleil.
You know what?
I will
You fall
say,
in love when you're least expecting it.
yeah. I will say though, I feel like every time. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want to say every time. I don't want to put everybody in the same box. A lot of times, a lot of people feel this way when they're in between stages, when they're single
In transition.
in transition, or they see their friends having boyfriends or girlfriends or
having
getting
babies,
married
getting
or
married.
kids. You always kind of feel this, like, is it like a doom and gloom kind of a feel? But
Well, it just makes that moment for you have like a time, like it's like a timer starts. Like when your friends start getting married or engaged, all of a sudden there's a timer that like goes off in your head emotionally, and you're like, oh, I'm behind. You know, everybody else is getting married, but not me. I'm behind. But that's not true.
It's really clever that she wrote a song about that, because now that I think about how common that feeling is, I can't recall any other songs about that stage. So that's amazing.
And you know what? You don't even want to rush it, because then you end up getting into relationships that are
not right for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comme les garçons et les filles de mon âge, connaîtrai-je bientôt ce qu'est l'amour. Comme les garçons et les filles de mon âge, je me demande quand viendra le jour où les yeux dans ses yeux et la main dans sa main, j'aurai le cœur heureux, sans peur du lendemain, le jour où je n'aurai plus du tout l'âme en peine, le jour où moi aussi j'aurai quelqu'un qui m'aime.
That's a really good song. That was well done. Well written. For a 17-year-old, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and you know what? I think another thing that happens, especially for young girls, at least, you know, for me and my friends around me, when everyone starts getting married and you start wishing that you're married too. And then once you're married, you realize, I mean, I'm sure that you as a man realize this too. Once you're married, you realize that, like, there is a really, like, great part of single life that, like, is gone forever.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
just do what you want whenever you want to.
Whenever you want to. You can't, like your friendships become different. And that's not bad. It is good. I mean, there's great things about marriage, obviously,
it's lesson time, guys.
But
we're ready to give out some lessons.
No, but you know what I mean? Like
Well, here's another thing.
Once you get married and start having a family, you can't just like go out with your friends, you know, all the time. You can't do that anymore. So there is something to enjoy about single life.
Or just enjoy the presence no matter what you're in, whether you're married or whether you're not. Because you can actually always be looking ahead and be missing out on what the present is. And then suddenly you're like, where did time go? What did I do? What happened to life? You know, and it's just poof.
Yeah, like, oh, when we get past this season, then blah, blah, blah. And then you get to that season and there's something other hurdle to overcome. And then there's some other hurdle to overcome.
Just slow down and soak it
life.
up.
Life is full of hurdles, okay?
Yeah.
And that's just the truth.
Yeah.
And you're right. That happens with, I think, parenthood the most. Like, you're like, oh, like, once I can sleep through the night.
Yeah.
And then you're like...
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, my baby was a baby, and now my baby's not a baby anymore.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yeah.
You know? There's great things about every season, and there's kind of dumpy things about every season.
Yeah. Enjoy what you have while you have it. And appreciate what comes up next.
Yeah. That's a cute song.
Yeah, that was
like
really,
it.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to request your own personal reaction, look for that link in the description box below the video. There's a blue link. Click it and pick it. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.